Hi, Liquid families. This is Miss Kiefer. I'm the school counselor at the middle school, and I wanted to go over some information for the class of 2029 with regards to scheduling. So this information is what I am sharing with the present eighth graders for high school scheduling. So on a Monday, I'm going into all of the classes to prepare our students for their high school schedule. And during that meeting, the students will have access to the high school curriculum guide, which is also in their Google Classroom and on the middle school and high school counseling website. And they'll receive an elective sheet that they can complete, but they can also submit their electives online using a Google form. And that'll be due on March 3rd. So when your student enrolls with Lakewood High School, the requirements are a little different. Generally speaking, to graduate, they have to earn 21 high school credits and they have to demonstrate competency and readiness. And this infographic that I made shows specifically what that is. So the 21 credits your student needs to earn are listed here: English, math, science, social studies, and then there are some specific areas they need to earn high school credit in: careers, IT, health, financial lit, PE, and then elective credits. Additionally, they need to demonstrate competency one of these ways, and then they will also need to earn at least 2 seals to graduate. In the course description book, there's information with regards to graduating with honors. Obviously, that takes planning. That can be found on page 14 and 15 of the course description book, the specific courses that kids need to complete to graduate with honors, as well as information regarding valedictorian, which is the person that graduates with the highest GPA at the end of the 8 semesters. In terms of LHS, students need to pass courses to be promoted to the next level. So unlike middle school, if you fail Math 7, you end up taking Math 8. But at the high school, if you fail Algebra 1, you will repeat that course until you earn that credit. So for scheduling for your first year, the curriculum guide is a 67-page document that has a ton of information. Graduation requirements, you can read about course descriptions and any prerequisites that might exist. Also, our advanced placement and CCP programs, which I'll touch on today. Schedule change policy, and then future career options. We have some course pathways in there for specific courses. This might be the most important slide today. So this is a typical ninth grade schedule. It is not in any order, but the high school day is a 9-period day, and about half of it is already determined for you. So you're going to take an English class, a math, a science, a level of world history, a lunch. And then typically our ninth graders take health for 1 semester and PE. They typically take care of their IT requirement. The middle school course does not count. And then electives, it could be band or perhaps Spanish. And then I recommend that all first year students take a study hall, which we call academic assist. So this is a list of all the courses available for our freshmen. And as you can see, in terms of health and PE, there's a lot more options. So there's a strength training class, a PE class, a team sports, a fitness, and then a women's fitness. So the course description book has information about all of these classes. We've got some STEM courses, visual arts, a lot of IT options that would take care of that half credit IT, and then a lot of performing arts classes as well, some social studies electives. So again, information about all of these classes can be found in the course description book. The other side of this form is the registration worksheet, and students are encouraged to complete a Google form with their electives. If they're unable to do that, they can submit this paper to me, but it's due on March 3rd. So listing the electives they're interested in 1 to 8 in order of preference. So number 1 would be the elective I want the most, number 2, then 3. And again, looking at this, you can see these course numbers right here. So if I am a band student, I would select 1210. If I additionally want to take choir, I would put 1200. So the course numbers are what is going to go on the sheet or in that Google form for that March 3rd. So in terms of English courses, there's 2 levels for ninth grade. There's English 1 or Honors English 1. And this is going to be determined by your 8th grade English teacher. And so it's going to be based on your grades, your work ethic, and your predicted success in Honors English 1 versus regular. And note that Honors English 1 does have summer work that's required. So these teachers are going to be reaching out to the 8th graders that register for this class with regards to the work that they need to have completed on the first day of class. Mathematics choices, pre-algebra, this is a high school credit, but maybe for our students that need a little bit more prep. Algebra 1 is typical, and then our students that are in Algebra 1 8th grade and having success will move on to Honors Geometry 9. Again, this is determined by the math teachers at the 8th grade, and the Honors Geometry will have summer work. Science, physical science is typical. Honors Biology 9, your 8th grade science teacher will select. And if Honors Biology 9 is where you go, there is required summer work. Social Studies, World History, also an honors component. Again, that course will have summer work. And then Health and PE. So generally, high school health and PE are taken in the freshman year. Our students could qualify for a PE exemption, and that would take the place of PE, and they would get this half credit for graduation elsewhere. And I'll go over those requirements for PE exemption. So in the course description book, there are categories for elective courses that you could look at. Business is a new category. We've also got IT and STEM, world language, the PE courses, English and social studies, family consumer science. So this is formerly home ec, and then visual performing arts. So your student can read about these courses and know what they're getting into before they sign up. Also, at the high school, there's resources. Our students have an academic assist that they can take. It doesn't earn you credit, however. It is a guided study hall where students can work on other work, and it's really beneficial because that step to high school can be a large one with a 9-period day. And then we also have an academic lab. So it is subject area teacher staffed all day. So if you're in your academic assist and working on math, you could head down to the academic lab and get help from a math teacher. In terms of deciding courses that you want to take, you want to be honest about your students' strengths, weaknesses, and abilities. Talking with the teachers this year and the school counselors. Also noting any prerequisites found in the curriculum guide. So sometimes some of the courses have foundation courses that you need to take in order to go higher with regards to the coursework. And then there's consider interest and future goals. Again, those pathways could be helpful. So our students that are considering C-Tech, which is a 2-year commitment where our students attend junior and senior year, admission is competitive, and in order to be a good candidate, students need to earn 2 credits of English, 2 science, have their PE completed or the exemption, careers, IT, 2 math credits earned, including Algebra 1, 2 social studies, health and night, the information technology. And also note that we are really fortunate at Lakewood where we host a C-Tech program called Computer Information Systems, or IT. And so our students don't need to leave the building in that program, but they spend a few periods a day working on these IT classes, and then they move throughout the building for their other academics. The PE exemption that I mentioned, so your student may be eligible if they do 2 consecutive years of the same sport, band, or cheer. Needs to be completed at the end of the junior year, and this half credit PE required for graduation would simply be earned with other courses. In terms of course registration, so again, our 8th graders are submitting electives. So the core courses are picked by the teachers, and the students will submit the Google form by March 3rd, end of day. If they're unable to do that, they can turn in the pink form to me. And the counselors from the high school will work with middle school students if necessary, if they have questions or updates on schedules. And then those final high school schedules will be handed out at open house in August. Be sure to complete a full schedule. Again, every student will have a lunch. Because you're turning in this form or piece of paper, you can't say, I never signed up for that class, because those high school counselors will go back to that Google form. So you're going to be picking how you spend your next year. So research classes, and don't plan on trying to take specific teachers or be with your friends. Once you submit that online form, you cannot edit it. So please take your time. Doing a good job. At the high school, schedule changes are initiated by teachers, and that would be if a student is inappropriately leveled. So say you sign up for an honors course and don't complete the summer work and aren't doing what you need to, you may drop down to the regular class from an honors. So make sure you pick courses wisely. Information within the book. We do have College Credit Plus at Lakewood High School. So typically it's our upper level students. These courses are on a 5-point scale. Qualified students take college courses free of charge. There is an informational meeting that students and a parent need to attend with regards to the risks and benefits of CCP. And you can find more about this on the CCP page. So any CCP student must be college qualified, and that's based on college admission tests, typically an ACT or going to campus and taking a compass. We also have advanced placement courses. So these are the golden apple of college admission. So these are for college prep students. We do have a course some freshmen take. It's AP Computer Science. Again, it's IT. You can learn about AP on the AP page of the high school. Summer school information will be coming out in May. This can be used to get ahead or make up failed courses. Typically, there are fees associated with these, and we have students typically take high school health, PE, careers, or IT over the summer, and that would allow their schedule to be a little more free if they want to take more interest courses. So the goals for the high school are for you to make the most out of your time, be a successful graduate, and then be ready for college and career. In terms of what our students need to do, you want to talk with your teachers about possible classes. Again, that course description book is key. The high school counselors will be at the middle school on Friday, the 28th at lunches to answer your questions. If you can't complete the Google form, you can turn in the pink worksheet to me. Again, it's due March 3rd. And then the link to submit those is here and in your Google Classroom. And then these are your high school contacts. So at the high school, there's 2 school counselors. Mr. Sikorsky works with students' last names A to K, and Mrs. Mayberry is those students with last names L to Z. So again, I am Miss Kiefer, the middle school counselor, and looking forward to helping our students with their high school schedules. Thank you.